What's good, y'all? We back with another video. We got Spazz, Drilly, the Drilly Gang Assassin. It's by Hood Series from the original link in the description. He be doing this shit, bro. I fuck with Hood Series. He don't be dropping all like that, but when he drop, for me, it's a banger. So shout out him. Spazz Drilly, I know he's locked up right now. He got pulled in that Drilly indictment. I know he's locked up for an M right now. I don't really know why or what happened, but for me, we're gonna see what they talking about or what Hood Series talking about. Let's get it.
Look, shoot, keep shooting.
Today, New York's Miles Miller is in the Bronx this morning. By our count, there have been 11 people shot since late last night.
Bishop, he was shot right there on his stoop last night by a man who walked right up to him and shot him at point-blank range. Let's show you when cops and EMS arrived, they found him shot in the chest and in the face.
Yo, J Money, where you at, my nigga? Get off the live for you get your ass clapped. Where the mama? Oh, you want a suspense fit, huh?
I love respect.
Alright, so the person who people forget to mention, and the person who's responsible for this new wave of Bronx drill is Spazz Drilly. No doubt, one of the most demonic figures to come out of New York since the Bronx drill wave started. Fans are probably not familiar to who Spazz Drilly is, and in order to understand this story we would have to
I
travel.
think he got locked up like early 2021 or like, I know he's doing this shit in 2020. I find out about him like a couple years later, like last year or whatever, but I knew he was doing this shit in 2020.
To the Bronx, from starting his own wave at the age of 16 to being charged with 2 murders in a matter of months. Spazz Drilly was no stranger to the NYPD, as they were trying to find many ways to bring him down. And at the time of the story, there was a deadly war going on between 2 factions. The OGs were linked up with DOA at the time, and they were beefing heavily with the YGs, and a gang that Spazz Drilly himself created at the age of 15. The Drillies.
20 accused members behind bars. Bronx prosecutors and police say that they are linked to more than 30 acts of violence, and tonight they say the streets of the borough are a bit safer because they are off of them. Now
let's get into the story. In order to understand this story, we would have to travel to the Bronx, more specifically, Gun Hill. Gun Hill
Bro, this sound like Trap Geek. That's exactly what it sounds like. Hood City, Trap Geek, whatever you want to. It's the same thing. That's crazy, bro. But Trap Geek, he be doing the shits about he did one on like the Pooh Shiesty shit. He did one about T Grizzly, his whole shit. You feel me? He just be doing like a whole bunch of rap like breakdowns like this, and he not on like on no serious shit, but he be talking like a robot. It sound like not gonna lie, but you feel me? That's exactly how he started his videos, bro. That's crazy.
Are a bit safer because they are off of them.
Now let's get into the story. In order to understand this story, we would have to travel to the Bronx, more specifically, Gun Hill. Gun Hill is a section of the Bronx that have been known for notorious neighborhoods. But there's one neighborhood that stands out from the others. And that neighborhood is G-Side. This is the neighborhood that Spazz Drilly is from. G-Side is notorious for being one of the most hated neighborhoods in the Gun Hill section. They beef with almost everyone. And the block was so diverse at the time, they had all types of different gangs in
no way they named it. I don't know if this is the real name, but if they really named the ass side Gun Hill, like what did you expect, bro?
One neighborhood, from the YGs to the Crips to the Bloods. This caused a lot of tension between a lot of different neighborhoods and sets. You had blocks like Sev-Side repping Sex Money Murder, beefing with G-Side who also have members repping Sex Money Murder. And on top of that, the area is so small that G-Side inherited beef with blocks 2 minutes away from them. So this causes police to be on their neighborhood 24/7. And allows them to build up cases. Just recently, there was a massive raid. 20 members of the G-Side Drilly gang were charged with racketeering. Growing up on G-Side, Spazz Drilly used to go by the name of Spazz Jet. That's because he was a member of the Bloodhound Brims. And on top of that, it was known that Spazz was a hothead. Just at the age of 15, Spazz caught the eye of the NYPD. He would get picked up for dozens of charges ranging from attempted murder to armed robbery, but with no substantial evidence on him, they was forced to let him free, allowing him back into the streets. So because of this, he was becoming an infamous figure to the NYPD, so they hated him. His name was well known in Gun Hill. Every time there was a shooting or an incident, they would always tie his name to it. And by the age of 17, he became one of the top members for G-Side, so every opposing gang...
It's just how the cops are, bro. Like, they really just don't care about anybody else. Like, they're just gonna link you to everything just because they don't like you and they think, like, you got away from one shit, but you feel me, you can't be in the streets no more, can't be on your block no more because they gonna pick you up for some bullshit anyways, bro. Like, this is just another just case of just him being targeted just because of where he lived and, you feel me, some shit he was accused of and beat. Like, he beat them charges because they didn't have evidence against him. And he's still getting harassed by him.
They would always tie his name to it. And by the age of 17, he became one of the top members for G-Side, so every opposing gang wanted his head. But Spazz wasn't the only hothead on his neighborhood. There was another hothead from G-Side that went by the name Dumbout. This was the best friend of Spazz, Drilly. The two knew each other since they were kids, they were practically brothers. And Dumbout was a high-ranking member of the Brims himself. He got put on at an early age. And from that point, him and Spazz were getting into trouble. They even jumped and robbed Lil TJ. It happened while TJ was leaving school. Spazz, Dumbout, and a couple of other G-Side members found out where TJ went to school.
Damn, I did not know that was them. And that was at school? I thought it was at like a concert or some shit, or leaving the studio and just got caught lacking. Nah, bro, I remember that video, bro. That was like 2018, bro. That shit happened. Everybody was trying to say, "Oh, Lil TJ's a bitch." I'm like, bro, like, he just got caught lacking. They dragged his ass. Like, what was he supposed to do? Like, just because you got your ass beat or you lose a fight doesn't mean you a bitch, bro. You still like fought. You just took a L, bro.
Knowing that TJ was from an opposition block, they proceeded to brutally beat him up and rob him for his shoes. The whole thing was captured on video. The two were best friends. When Dumbout first got arrested, Spazz came through and helped bailed him out. And the fact that they were controlling their block at a very young age, it was bound for trouble to happen. And that's exactly what happened.
This surveillance video shows a fight with a deadly ending. It happened just after midnight here on DeKalb Avenue in the Norwood section of the Bronx. Witnesses tell Pix 11 at first the fight started inside this building, then spilled out onto the street, and that's when someone in the group pulled a knife.
Then they went across the street, they started fighting again. Next thing I know, screams. People saying, "You stabbed him, you stabbed him." I see the guy laying in the street, pulling his chest, beating to death.
The victim, 18-year-old Damian Gilbert, died at the hospital, stabbed several times in the chest. You can see the victim stumble right there. Now police are looking for a killer, someone the victim knew. The superintendent of the building where the fight started says it seems like the teens were playing a game that somehow took a tragic turn.
It's a bunch of kids playing inside the building with all the buildings inside the garden and the laundry room. I see them, most of them don't live here, they're all friends.
The victim's friends and family are in complete shock, spending the day building this makeshift memorial.
Everybody's like family around here, so it's weird that, you know.
On May 29, 2018, Dumbout was with some friends in his building. When he and a Crip member from Gun Hill were arguing, the two had a fight. Dumbout got the best of him, and the Crip member fatally stabbed him in his chest. He was only 18. After his death, the opposition took it to social media to make fun of him.
That shit lame as hell, bro. Like, it's the same shit with, what happened allegedly to Delilah, bro. They saying, like, Delilah wasn't even killed by opposition, bro. She was just, some accident happened, some freak accident happened, and even it was people that was in her own gang. I don't really know what happened, but that's what they allegedly saying. But everybody, if that did happen, everybody on social media is claiming that shit, and all the opposition is claiming that shit. Like, that shit lame to me, bro. Like, if some shit happened, same with the Smelly shit. Like, we talking about both sides, bro. Smelly, which is Lil TJ's man, he be getting dissing songs by USGs and the Drillies, which they got beef or whatever, bro. But Smelly wasn't killed by Drillies or G's or no one. It was a civilian that, you feel me, had to protect himself. And Smelly just happened to be lagging at that time, or, you feel me, just caught him by surprise and, you feel me, stabbed him or some shit to death. And, you feel me, rest in peace, all of them. But, you feel me, people just, opposition just be claiming shit and they don't even be doing this shit. Like, that shit is just so lame to me, bro. Like, you diss an ops that you didn't kill, bro. That shit is lame.
Stabbed him in his chest. He was only 18. After his death, the opposition took it to social media to make fun of him. Even to this day, Lil TJ mocks his death by posting his pictures on his Instagram story, and Shaw EK even dropped a song called
Lil TJ lame for that. And yeah, I knew about this shit. I just didn't know how Dumbout allegedly died, bro. that's
all D&D,
crazy.
with his initial being on the title. This situation made G-Side and the YGs hate Crips. That's why you see them in almost every video screaming Crip K, which stands for Crip Killer.
Wow.
After the death of Dumbout, there was a big rift in Gun Hill.
Damn.
You see, Dumbout was cool with a lot of people, so after his death, a lot of Crip allies were broken up. And a lot of neutral gangs had to pick a side.
Damn.
This meant that there was a lot of new alliances being formed, with one enemy in particular. So Spazz created his own alliance to honor Dumbout's name. Spazz then came up with the name Drilly. At first, Drilly was supposed to be a music group, but the police labeled them as a gang because of all the crimes they were committing throughout the city. The Drillies would then expand and
They was allegedly committing, like, damn, bro, like, they just got picked up from the indictment, bro. Just because, you feel me, they said he did doesn't mean he ain't do it, bro. Damn. Hey, the police. But, what was I about to say? That's crazy, bro. So they was all Gun Hill, like, it was like the DOA umbrella. Like, that neighborhood was Gun Hill. And then after that whole situation happened, they just basically split up. Like, I want to know, like, for me, is shit still like staticky over there or what?
Because of all the crimes they were committing throughout the city, the Drillies would then expand and join forces with the YGs and form Drilly Gs. With the two most hated gangs in the Bronx united, it was bound for chaos to happen.
Yeah, they're two most hated.
In 2020, the Bronx started to get a little buzz on the drill scene. Spazz Drilly started off the year dropping a song called Bunny Hop. The song did good in numbers, reaching hundreds of thousands of views.
Damn.
After seeing the buzz that Spazz got, rappers like Shaw EK, B-Love, K-Flock and others dropped their first singles months after. It was at that point.
Damn, is that real? Damn, bro. Spazz really started this shit. I know B-Love, Shy K, and D-Thing was like, I feel like those were like the three pioneers of this shit. But Spazz dropped before them? I gotta look that up.
That Bronx drill was on the rise.
That's crazy.
Most people don't know that Spazz Drilly was one of the
you
first drill rappers in the Bronx.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but it's like there's probably like hundreds of people that start rapping on them UK drill beats in the Bronx before B-Love, Shy K, D-Thing, and Spazz, but it's just like they didn't gain that buzz. But I know Spazz Drilly, and I didn't know that. So.
In 2016, he dropped his first music video at the age of 16. And by 2020, he had started his own wave of drill in the Bronx. He even created his own dance moves that are popular today, like the bunny hop and the drilly bop.
Damn.
With all the buzz and attention he had, that didn't stop him from going on live with his ops and threatening them.
Oh, you want a suspense spin, huh? He probably got him a little woo-woo. Try to put his name on the map. Little woo-woo. Niggas like you get clapped and get put in one of my songs, huh? Yo, J Money, where you at, my nigga? Get off the live for you get your ass clapped. Word of my mouth, you getting me tired. You getting me mad, bro. Where you at? Link ups in the V. I'm out here. Where you at, nigga? How about? That's how you know we spin y'all block, nigga. You want us to come back again.
And around the same time, the beef between Drilly and DOA was heating up. Spazz dropped a song called Op Spotter, which was a diss to all opposing sides. 3 months later, K-Flock and B-Love made a diss track using the exact same title. So with the back and forth going on, it was only a matter of time until things got ugly. Then, on July 20th, 2020, a Crip member and DOA affiliate was shot and killed on Gun Hill. For 11 days, police were on a hunt looking for the killer. That's when they announced that they had a suspect in hand. That suspect was Spazz Drilly.
Damn.
He was charged with first-degree murder. Fast forward 2 years later, he's now
Wait, who was it? My bad. I completely like dozed off. Who they say it was? They said the spotter shit.
Got ugly. Then, on July 20th, 2020, a Crip
July 20th, 2020.
member and DOA affiliate was shot and killed.
Who was that? I can't, bro, like, I can't think of it. Bro, I know who, bro, like, I know, like, someone passed away from DOA side in the summer, bro, because the summers always get lit. But I can't think of the name right now, and it was 2020, bro, so I definitely can't remember the name.
Killed on Gun Hill. For 11 days, police were on a hunt looking for the killer. That's when they announced that they had a suspect in hand. That suspect
was that JB? I'm thinking that's JB. Because I think JB passed away this summer of 2020. You'll let me know, bro, because I know I'm like forgetting. I think it was JB, bro.
As Drilly. He was charged with first-degree murder.
Maybe not.
Fast forward 2 years later, he's now fighting 2 murders and racketeering charges,
Damn.
and is awaiting trial in Rikers Island.
Damn.
And there you have it.
Damn.
The story is...
M's? It's 2 M's and the racketeering. I knew the racketeering was, you feel me, bound to happen with the indictment. But what was I about to say? So 2 M's. I thought this M was a part of the indictment. Was it not? Or is he getting caught with another indictment? Like he getting caught with 1 M over here and then another M in the indictment? That's crazy, bro.
Spazz Drilly. Don't get me wrong, Spazz Drilly was an amazing artist, but the stuff he was saying in his songs, he was actually doing.
Allegedly, like we gotta stop doing that. We gotta just stop assuming just because you get like there's a reason people take it to trial and are found not guilty because it's just alleged information. Innocent until proven guilty, bro. What's going on?
Get me wrong, Spazz Drilly was an amazing artist, but the stuff he was saying in his songs, he was actually doing. And eventually it caught up to him. And with him being in prison for 2 years, he missed out on the Bronx drill wave. The wave that he himself started.
That's a fact, bro. Regardless of what he's in, he definitely missed the wave, bro. He could have been on the same level as Drilly, what Drilly's doing now, and you feel me, even farther, bro, because he really started this shit for real. It's crazy, man.
To make things worse, the feds added additional charges after the Drillies got indicted. And with conviction rates being 95%, it's not looking good for him.
Yeah.
And that's it for this video. Comment who you want me to cover in my next video. See you in the next one.
That was fire. Not fuck with this, bro. Just say alleged information, bro. Like you wilding. It's innocent to proven guilty, bro. Unless he say guilty, and even then, when people plead guilty or they found guilty, doesn't mean they actually did it. You feel me? You wilding with that shit. But again, whatever he's fighting, bro, hopefully he can figure that shit out and get the least amount of time possible. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, man, Spazz Drilly. I fuck with bro music, bro. If you don't know, you feel me, go listen to some of his tracks, bro. He was saying a lot of shit. And just like he said, he made a lot of dance moves up. Or maybe they make it up, but he was the one that's doing it in his videos first, bro. So, you feel me? I know he's a pioneer, but I didn't think he was one of the first, bro. They saying he's like the first Bronx rapper to really do that shit before Be Love and everybody. But you feel me? It is what it is. You feel me? I'm gonna get up through the again. Shout out to his series. I fuck with the videos, bro. Just keep making these shits. Be consistent too. Like there's a lot of rappers you can cover, bro. It's just about getting all of the information together and you feel me, making a good video out of it. Again, shout out, bro. You feel me? Original link in the description if you want to watch it by yourself. But hey, I'm gonna get up through it. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Keep doing y'all. I'm gonna keep doing me. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Good.